Hey, it's your host, Boogie, and this is From a Mustard Seed, a podcast created to help each other navigate life through faith, fun, and a little bit of foolishness. Together, we will laugh, cry, have aha moments, feel empowered and inspired. From a mustard seed to our legacy, and all that lies in between. This was created for you.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Buggy.
I'm Dougie Fresh.
And this is From a Mustard Seed, and we are here on Hot Chocolate Mondays. So we're back again with another episode. And today's episode is... What?
Why you can't eat junk food?
Yes, why is junk food bad for you? So... today we're going to talk about that, and again, every Monday, Dougie is coming up with the subjects that we discuss and review.
And intros, the relaxing intros.
So, let's get started. So, junk food. Why is junk food bad for you?
They use.
Okay, that's the A.S.M.R. And
they actually use corn syrup, which is bad for your body. It's actually bad, but scientists are trying to hit the bliss spot. The bliss spot is not having too much of sugar or not having too much of salt or fat to use in junk food.
so basically, yeah, so the bliss spot, right? What manufacturers do is they make, are you here right now? You gotta focus on the
I'm
camera.
here.
I'm here. We gotta be here together.
Okay. We're here. We're here.
Okay. So what the bliss spot does is the bliss spot means that it gives it just the right flavor to make it addictive for kids, right?
Just like nicotine on a chew pod.
That's a very good comparison. So yes, it's just like nicotine. It works on the brain the same exact way. It releases those dopamine receptors and all of those things, so it triggers the body to want more, right? It's an addiction. So our bodies get addicted to sugar. It gets addicted to that flavor, and we crave it. But in actuality, it's terrible for our bodies.
But not the soup that I ate today for dinner. It was actually pretty good and healthy.
Yeah, can you talk in your regular voice now?
No.
Yes, but the soup, it was healthy, but it was all natural. It was made
using lemongrass, horsegrass, and
not horsegrass, lemongrass, coconut milk,
and shrimp and mushrooms.
Yes. So it was in cilantro. So it's very natural and very yummy and very filling, right?
Yes.
Another thing that's bad about junk food is what else? They put in products that are unnatural to our bodies to preserve it for a long time.
Like corn syrup and that one material that ends with chloride.
Oh, okay. So that's on it. So I guess we can segue into that. It's also things that are found to have BPA. So they were finding that in teenagers' urine, they had much higher levels of BPA. And BPA is actually found to have effects on our endocrine system.
And it messes up our hormones.
That's right. So it messes up our hormones. So it can add to infertility. It can add to metabolic problems, which include diabetes, hypertension. It can add to infertility issues with women's menstrual cycles, so polycystic ovarian syndrome and those things that are affected by our hormones. So it's really not good for our bodies. And they say that even it's worse at a low dose, just sitting in our bodies at a low dose, because our bodies can't recognize that there's an issue. So even though it's attacking our endocrine system, the endocrine system doesn't know to do anything or alert us, because it's at such a low level that we're not aware that anything needs to be done. So BPA is another thing that's found in plastics. It's found in canned foods. It's found on receipts.
When it has low BPA, like receipts and other low BPA
soda bottles.
So those bottles have high BPA. Those school bottles that you put water inside.
Yeah, so they can. Some of those can have BPA. So something to look out for, right? Is usually with kids, they'll go to practice or they'll go to school and they'll leave their water bottles sitting out. They'll put plastics in the microwave. And when BPA is heated, the molecules are released, and that's when it can seep into the food or the drinks that our kids and ourselves are eating. So that's why we have to be mindful. You don't put plastics in the microwave. You don't drink water out of bottles that have been sitting in the car or been sitting outside, because they get heated. Those molecules are released into the liquid.
What she's trying to say is just to freeze the
Keep it cool.
yeah, keep it cool. Like in games, they would keep like the Gatorade cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so you wouldn't want to keep it like out like that. So
Is Capri Suns another form of BPA?
I don't know if Capri Suns have BPA in it.
It feels like they have BPA because it's like a little bit metallic plastic material.
Well, maybe it can be in the. I don't know if they can hear you on camera because you're talking like that. So can we get you in your regular voice, please?
I lost my voice.
You didn't lose your voice. You're doing.
I lost my voice.
Okay, so
Can you just please let me talk like this, please? Just for one
episode,
video.
one episode. Okay, fine. You can talk like that for the entire episode if you want to.
But if you can't hear me, then we're gonna have to take a retake, and I'll be in my regular voice, okay?
Okay, we'll do that. So then another thing for junk food we have to be mindful of is, one, they're marketing to kids. Two, the things that they put into. Yes, babe. Yeah, to the things that they put into the ingredients they put in junk food, even if it says low sodium, even if it says low sugar, they put in substitute sugars and salt type products to make it taste the way that it tasted when it had everything in it. So either way, you're putting something bad in your body, because the fake sugars, your body doesn't know how to metabolize that. So it can cause alterations to your own cells, which lead to cancer and other things.
I saw this video about True Red Cross. They told, it said about like schools giving out pizza and vending machines. And True Red Cross Hospital was trying to warn your kids, because they may not want any healthy stuff. They may want pizza and soda to drink and eat, so you would become addicted.
So now they have petitioned to have healthier options, right, in schools and stuff, which is good. So that's something you learned. If you can stay away from plastics and put your stuff in glass containers or like cartons, then that is healthier. But if you can't, just make sure to keep your plastics in a cool, dry place and not for too long. Those expiration dates are there for a reason. And stay away from junk food. If you can, eat.
It's not that bad to eat once in a while.
Yeah, once in a while, but not every day.
Every single day, like those obese people, the reason why they're obese is because they eat junk food every single day, sometimes for breakfast.
Yeah, and some people are obese because they eat junk food in their body.
Pizza and sodas and hamburgers and hot dogs.
Yeah, but sometimes people eat what's available to them. So if they live in a city that doesn't have fresh groceries or they don't have healthy food options,
Like Detroit.
yes, then they are forced to eat out. They're forced to eat bad food, and they're forced.
Artificial produce.
Yeah, or another thing to think about is when you're eating healthy, to wash your fruits and vegetables very well. I think it's a tenth of a capful of hydrogen peroxide to a cup of water to clean off your fruits and vegetables, because they have, if they're not organic and locally grown, and even if they are, sometimes they have a lot of pesticides. And those pesticides, if you don't wash your fruits and vegetables well, can settle in your body and start to poison your body.
In school, what I learned today is ladybugs eat pesticides.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like aphids.
Mm-hmm.
And some farmers do green agriculture. That is
So what is that called? Green agriculture?
Yes.
Okay, so what do they do again so the people can hear you because you're in this A.S.M.R voice and...
So what they do is they grow crops each year, but it doesn't hurt the soil. They keep the soil good and ready for other crops.
So they don't poison the soil with other things?
No, they don't even put pesticides.
Oh, that's very good. So looking for, I guess, green agriculture labels and things like that can be a healthier option, but making sure to clean off your fruits and vegetables. What's going on?
Just looking.
To clean off your fruits and vegetables. So that was a very good video. That was an educational video.
Yes,
So,
very educational.
yes, so now we're going to play our game of Would You Rather. Okay, so let's see. Would you rather? You did. Would you rather? Thank you. Would you rather live in a high rise or a house?
I'd rather live in a house because a high rise there's higher chances because there might be accidents and you might fall. And there's higher chances of an earthquake. And high rises are what causes like the colossal damage in cities during earthquakes and tsunamis.
I didn't even think about that. But okay, that makes sense.
What I learned about earthquakes is there are long waves and short waves in earthquakes. And they did an experiment where if you move it slow with slow elevations, the longer buildings are moving and the smaller buildings are not affected. But if you do it fast, the long buildings are not affected, but the small buildings are effective. The low motion waves are 12 seconds. And the earthquake, after those 12 seconds, the earthquake is basically on the short buildings. It's moving fast on the short buildings, but the long buildings are not affected in that time.
Okay, so you, dang. I'm glad you're my son because you are so smart. I have none of that knowledge, but I know you will keep us safe with your knowledge. So, the long buildings, the longer the earthquake is,
Like the longer the low movement waves are, the more chances that a high-rise building will
fall. Okay, so if it's a longer earthquake, it's the, okay, so you're safer.
But with a house, you have more chances to get out because with a long-rise building, you have to take the elevator, and the elevator might stop and fall.
True, and so then you're at more risk of
Dying.
Yeah. Time is of the essence, right? To get to safety. Okay. So let's see. Would you rather, and I heard this one, would you rather be able to understand any language anywhere as soon as you heard it? Or would you rather be able to fly anywhere that you wanted to at any time? Are you cold?
No, I'm just stretching.
Oh, okay.
That's a hard decision. I would like to choose both, but I can't do that. I want to learn every language that I heard of it, if I heard of it.
Me too. That's the one that I picked too. I would want to know every language. So anywhere I am, I could speak Mandarin, I could speak Hindu, I could speak Japanese, I could speak Spanish. Cantonese, I could
simplified Cantonese.
Zulu, Igbo, whatever. I could speak every language. So I could melt in anywhere that I can. And Creole, that's right. And Patois. So I can.
Did you know Creole
Really?
Yes.
So the word pigeon is
In Creole.
the word English means pigeon.
No, the word English is pronounced pigeon in Creole.
I'm confused.
Like the word. So they say if a Creole person were to say English, it would be pronounced pigeon.
Interesting. Where'd you learn that?
I learned it from my friend. Part of his family is Creole, but he's from Marcel. He's from Nigeria.
Oh, interesting. Okay, and then now you come up with one. You come up with what would you rather?
Can you say the same would you rather? Last time I chose like the would you rather decision that I chose. Like, would you rather have rich and stubborn parents or poor and understandable parents?
Well, we already posted that on the other video, so now you're gonna come up with a different would you rather.
Would you rather work in a poor job but gets lots of money by streaming on Twitch and posting videos on YouTube that gives you thousands of millions of dollars? Or would you get a good job and you would stream on Twitch, but Twitch doesn't give you any money, it only gives you a little bit between the donations that your fans give you.
But your job is really good and you make a lot of money.
Yes.
I'd rather work for myself.
What do you mean work for yourself?
I'd rather, cause see if I'm working a job, so I really like this job that I'm working. So let's make it this one.
But I mean like the job that if the job that you're working in that gives you a lot of money is the job you like, but the job that gives you high money isn't the job you like.
Exactly. I think I would pick the job that I like, and I would just find other ways to make money through YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, because I'd rather be happy.
Yes, I'd rather be happy with the things that I do.
Exactly. And
I do the same thing.
Oh, cool. And now it's time for Dougie's words of wisdom. So take it away, Dougie.
You're the best around.
Don't let anybody get you down. You're the best around. Don't let anybody bring you down. Hold on, let me do it like you. Hold on.
You're the best around. Don't let anybody bring you down. You're the best around. Don't let anybody bring you down. That's it.
This has been an episode of Hot Chocolate Mondays with Dougie and Boogie. This is From a Mustard Seed, and we will see you on the next podcast next Monday. I don't have one, but
Satisfying.
You ain't watching no more YouTube, son. I'm done with you.